Well, boy, howdy, boys and girls, men and women of all ages and walks of life. Welcome once again to the mess. This built inside the garage. Doesn't look like nothing's getting built here. Look at these cool mats I got. But they aren't the finished deal. These are really cool. I got these from relatives and the wife and all kinds of things. I hope you're having a wonderful and a blessed day today. Heck, have a blessed week this week. We're coming up on the new year now. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Here from Randy's Guitar Shop. Thanks, Robert. So what am I going to do today? Just kind of goof around. Show you the Christmas haul. I was really blessed, really lucky to get some cool things that I'd asked for. Mostly for doing guitar stuff. That there is number 28 on my loop pedal for your listening and dining pleasure, of course. So I don't know where to start, but we'll just start. Got this here cool tactical flashlight, which you're not supposed to shine on anybody. You're actually not supposed to use this. But it is super bright. Anyways, guys. Look at that puppy, man. And it can do all kinds of weird things. It does different shapes. Does the flashy thing, the slow flashy thing. Anyways, it's really bright, and you're not supposed to shine it in your eyes. Isn't that something, that they would put something on the market that basically after they give it to you, they tell you shouldn't use it. But certainly don't shine it in your eyes. Retina damage will happen. Well, that's one thing. Now this, guys, help me out on this. This, I thought, was something for my Dremel tool, but my Dremel tool doesn't fit in here. So it was like kind of like a little router base. Anyways, it's got a bunch of collars with it. Leave me a comment and tell me what the heck somebody bought for me. Now, is this cool or what? You don't need anything else in the world now. You just have this pin and everything gets done. Isn't that something? It's just amazing the things you can get in this day and age. This here is a really cool deal. It's like a sander, or actually it's for cleaning your fretboard and your frets. But it is kind of sanding paper. So it's kind of fluffy. It's got the fluffy thing going on. And, you know, you put a little swill of some kind of cleaning agent and rub it over stuff. Can't go wrong with a cool thing like that now, can you? No, you cannot. It's really cool. I'm not sure that I asked for all this stuff, but I got it anyways. But that's neat. Now this is, as you can see, it's a reamer. And that takes stuff like holes, like in your guitar neck. And if you have a hole that's just a tiny bit too small, you can take this, and it's so sharp that you can just very easily ream the edge of that hole out and make it a little bigger so you don't get tear out and stuff. Isn't that incredible? Yes, I did ask for that. I've been wanting one of those for a long time. Anyways, guys, what do we have next? Well, I'm going to show you this. It's not here right now. It's over there getting warmed up. This, from what I can tell, is going to be a cool camera thing. So I set my camera in here, and this thing will actually follow me around. That's kind of creepy, isn't it? You know? But anyways, hopefully that's coming up in the next, you know, like after the new year. That'd be pretty cool. Now, I have some of these already, but they're not this style. These are the ones that have the little slots in the end. They're for your fretboard, and then they got little pieces that hold them down, so you don't have something that you got to put tape on or something like that. So that's kind of cool. It's got a bunch of different sizes, and that'll be pretty cool. I see all the big guys, Scar My Guitar, all the really famous guys use these puppies. Okay, I got some of these, even though I don't play acoustic guitar much. Why not? Everybody should have some of those. This is for tapping your frets down. It's not like a fret call, though, you know. If you're going to be really professional and do that kind of stuff, as you can see, it's got a little area in there, and I guess you would just go tap, 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 tap. not unlike the one that looks kind of like a capo. You know, it's a whole device that pushes evenly down. It's like got a twisty thing on there. Somebody even have it like on a, you know, one of those. You need some of those for your guitar neck so you learn how to play? Why not? That's what I say. This is cool. This is a basically a fret neck sanding block. Let's see if I can get it out of here. Everything is a struggle at my age. Come on out of there, you. Yeah, so it's just, you've seen these before. A lot of the big pros have these things. If they can get them out of the bag, they have them. So you've got different grits. You've got super coarse and down to real fine. And you just run this right down the old neck. Yes, you do. Polish those frets up. Oh, yeah. Then you get that fine one on there. Polish them all up. Isn't that something? I've been wanting one of these for a long time. I just happened to get one for Christmas this year. Isn't that something? Putting stuff aside as we go. This is not something we need to see. This is kind of a cool thing. It's like a light. This has got nothing to do with guitars. I'm going to set that aside. Hey, I got another one of these. Put it in the comments. Want me to send it to you? There you go. Okay, so what do we have here? Well, you look at this and you go, what the heck is that, Guitarzan? What could you possibly need that for? What this is a couple different packages of shrink tubing. Anybody that has to work on electronics of any kind needs shrink tubing. I've got some. I've got a lot now, and that's way cool. Thank you very much. Here is one of those little fret measuring gauges. I mean string height gauges. And it measures a lot of different things. But I kind of like this one because it was black instead of silver. Sorry about the little weight here, folks. See, this one's a little harder to see, kind of, than this one. At least I was thinking that was the deal. But this one is much smaller, so you got to have your X-ray specs on. Anyways, guys, we're going to put that right over there with the other ones. Isn't that something? Someday I'm going to get wise enough and professional enough to learn how to use all these things. Wouldn't that be something? We'll just put that in there like that and put it where it belongs. Now, some of the things I got, guys, some of the things I got are things that I already have, but, you know, I just like having some more of them. That's pretty cool. I got feeler gauges, and, you know, I should have feeler gauges. I just don't know what happened to them. You know, as a young guy, I had a little tool set, and they all had feeler gauges. You had to adjust your points on your Volkswagen or on your GTO or on your mom's Cadillac. It didn't matter when they still had points. But what I've been seeing a lot of guys using these for these days is what they do to get a really good neck cut. They'll take whatever gauge they find and they lay it on the fretboard. They, whoever they are, Scar My Guitar is the guy I saw. But they find this feeler gauge that is just a tiny, tiny bit taller than that first fret. Just itty bitty. Then they put it up here, and that will be their depth. They'll stop there with their files for their fret, for their nut. Don't go any lower than that, or you'll have string buzz. Way cool. You having fun yet? Now, what I also can tell you today is I have not worked on any guitars, and I will not be working on any guitars for a while because I've still got relatives in town. And when you're lucky enough and blessed enough to have relatives come from far, far away, you don't go out to the garage and goof off. They're just sleeping right now. I came out here real early. A lot of you guys have seen these, and they basically come off Amazon, Temu, all that kind of stuff. But this is just the whole guitar kit. You know, and I ended up with 2 of them, but they got different stuff. But you've got everything. You got sanding blocks. You got strings you'll never use. You got more stuff that you already have: strings, picks, sanding, more sanding stuff. You got these cool fret nippers, you know, that cut off the ends of your frets or cut your strings after you string your guitar up. This one came with finger picks. That's pretty unusual. I think they got fret erasers in this one. So a lot of pretty cool stuff in here. I'm really happy with this kit. It's really neat. If I can put it back together, we'll be in good shape. Anyways, guys, like I said, I got 2 of these, and they both have different things in them. So that's kind of cool. So, that's pretty much what I got. Now, my announcement is that I have some more projects going. I am going to attempt a bass build. Now, this is going to be pretty much what you'd call a parts caster. You know, a body and a pick guard and all that stuff. And then go get a neck. Finish it the way you want it finished. Put a pick guard in it that you want. If it doesn't have one when you get it. Probably have to put special pickups in it because it's for it's from one of my best friends I have, who was a bandmate for decades. And he's always wanted a certain type of bass, so I'm going to do my best to make him a bass like that. It's basically going to be kind of a 51P bass, but it's got the Tele headstock. Have you seen those? And they got the big giant pick guard that comes up both horns. Anyways, guys, that's kind of what we're working on there. Once again, I'm still a slow guy at work. I hope I'm not boring you to death. And this, last but kind of not least, I've been kind of wanting one of these because I used to do a lot of drawing and painting on custom motorcycles. And if I would have had one of these are so cool because you can do all kinds of lines and curves. And you can take this and you spray it with an airbrush. And you move it a little bit, spray it again. And you get all these cool effects. Kind of like the old lowrider days. I loved lowriders, I always have. And they come up with the most phenomenal paint jobs you have ever seen. And a lot of it's because they use stuff like this, or they just use paper cut out in a certain configuration, and they might make 4 or 5, and that way you can do real flames. Anyways, guys, that's what we got going. And I also got, which I forgot all about, I actually got a real fret rest, or neck rest, shall we say. You know, one of these guys, you got your guitar sitting on there, and it has a couple different ways of putting it on there. This will be living here, and this is my this is what actually is going to go on my table. I'm just not ready to put it out yet, but this will roll out and it'll go all the way across. These are actually rugs, or, you know, little rugs that you scrape your feet on when you come in the house to not get in trouble for having dirty feet. Anyways, guys, that's kind of what's going to start happening here after the first of the year. We're going to get more and more stuff done. I'm going to finish that Ibanez. I'm going to finish that sparkly guitar. I did take it apart one more time, and you know what, guys? I took that middle pickup back off, and it has output. I tested it with a multimeter. So my next deal is I'm just going to have to take the 2 leads off of that, the hot and the ground, and just start putting it on different lugs of that stupid switch on there and see if I can figure it out. It's going to get figured out one way or the other. You know, I love you guys all for watching my channel. I got another subscriber. I'm surprised because I haven't been doing much in the garage lately. But anyways, guys, like I said, the little guys have been out here. They got a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old or 9-year-old. And man, that 5-year-old, he's out here banging around on my guitars like a rock star. It's hilarious. You know what he really likes? He likes the overdrive pedals. And he kind of thinks the echo pedals are pretty cool too. Anyways, guys, I love you all for watching my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this next year brings a lot more fun and more guitars getting put together. As I've said before, I've got at least those 2 to finish. I have that one in that box right there. I got another mini guitar over there that a guy once put together. I have the bass, and I have that Strat body over there that I'm going to put that Tele neck on. So anyways, we'll just see what happens here, you guys. Once again, I hope you have a wonderful new year. I hope you have a great next year. Don't forget to pray for your country, whatever country it is. Don't forget to pray for this world that's in total upheaval. Every time you turn around, somebody's bombing somebody, somebody's killing somebody, somebody's doing this and that, and these Somalian pirates are, you know, going around trying to, you know, grab big container ships, all kinds of crazy stuff. The world's gone mad. Anyways, guys, let's keep our thoughts and our prayers going to the Father that we can get some of these darn things under control. Anyways, guys, the most important thing to me anyways is don't forget to pray for your friends, neighbors, loved ones that need medical attention. We all have them. They're out there, and our thoughts and our prayers need to go to the Father. Thank you, Jesus. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video. Maybe I'll do a little playing after the dust settles. If you like that kind of stuff, I will see you later in the next video. Bye-bye.